So dear students, today we will be doing quadratic functions for SAT. Let us first of all understand what is quadratic function. You might have done the quadratic equation as ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, right? Now if it is written in this form, fx is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, it is a function, right? Yes, you can put it equal to 0 and solve the roots. That's a different thing. But when we talk about the quadratic function, we have to write it in this form. Say fx equal to ax square plus bx plus c, or y equals to ax square plus bx plus c. So this first form is known as the standard form. Here, if a, that is the coefficient of x square, is positive, the cup faces upward, that is the parabola faces upwards. And if it is negative, it faces downwards. When it faces upwards, we have a vertex, that is the minimum value here, say at point P. And when it faces downward, we add the maximum value, say at point Q. Both these are known as the vertex of this parabola. We mark it as h comma k, right? To find h, what we do, we use minus b upon 2a, where b is the coefficient of x, a is the coefficient of x square. If I divide negative b by 2a, I get the value of h, that's the x coordinate of this point. And to find k, I put the value of h, which I found by using minus b by 2a in the function. Also, next is we have a line of symmetry for both these cases. It's a vertical line which passes through the vertex. In both cases, the line of symmetry is given by x equal to h, or you can say x equal to minus b by 2a. Okay, note this down properly. You can pause the video and note it down. I'm going to case 2. Case 2 is known as factor form. The function is of the form a into x minus x1 into x minus x2, that is, we have two factors. If a is positive, the curve faces upwards. Here I have drawn the x-axis also. If a is negative, the curve faces downwards. See, a is positive the first case, negative the second case, in case 2. Here, these 2 points where it cuts the x-axis are the roots, say x1 and x2. Again, we have vertex h comma k. Here, to find the vertex h, what we do, we simply add the 2 roots and divide by 2. And to find k, we plug in the value of h in place of x. And line of symmetry is same, x equal to h. Kindly copy this properly, understand it before going for the questions. Let us understand the third case, which is fx equals to a into x minus h whole square plus k. This is known as the vertex form. As the vertex is clearly visible here, h comma k. Here also, if A is positive, it faces upwards. A is negative, it faces onwards. Line of symmetry is x equal to h. Okay, let us go to the questions. First question is h is equal to 256t minus 16t square. If the ball reaches its maximum height in k seconds, what is the value of k? It means we need to find minus b by 2a. Here k is minus b over 2a because it reaches the maximum height. He's not talking about the maximum height. He's saying that since a is negative here, it means the cup will go like this. The parabola will go up like this because a is minus 16, right? A is what? The coefficient of t square in this case. And he is talking about the time it takes us to reach the maximum point, means he is talking about the value of vertex, the x coordinate of the vertex, that is t in this case. So it is minus b by 2a, that is minus 256 or twice of minus 16. So 256 divided by 32 gives you 8. So option is A. In question number 2, he is asking you what is the maximum height. When he is talking about the maximum height, it clearly shows we have to plug in the value of t in the equation. So height is 256 times 8 minus 16 into 8 square. That gives me, I'm calculating it on my calculator. See, the calculator is always allowed in your digital SAT in the new SAT format, okay, in both sections. So when I calculate it, I get 1024. Let us go to question number 3. Fx equals to half of x plus 2 into x minus 10. We need to find the vertex, the y coordinate of the vertex. So here the roots are minus 2 and 10. So h will be is equal to minus 2 plus 10 by 2. That is 8 by 2, which is 4. So k will be is equal to half of 4 plus 2 into 4 minus 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 minus 10 is minus 6. So it is minus 18. So option number B is the correct choice. Question number 4. Which of the following is the equation of the equivalent to the equation above? Now students, what you need to do is you just pause the video. Questions are in front of you, right? You can just do the question yourself. If you are unable to solve it, go through my solutions. And if you have done it also, then also go through my solution to check the correct answer or match the correct answer. Okay, let us go further. For question number 4, which of the following is equivalent to the equation above? Now in this one, this is not equal. If I expand this, I'll get thrice of x square minus 2x plus 1 plus 7. I see that this is 3 plus 7 is 10. So this is one possible thing because x square minus 6x plus 3 plus 7. So this is only because next two will give me 3 plus 10 is 13, not possible. And this will give me plus x square plus 4x. So that will be 3 times 4, that will give you 12x. So that is not the case. So this is also ruled out. So only option number B matches. So B is the correct choice. Question number 5. Now students, this is a very, very important question. Here there is a graph and he says which of the following must be true? A less than 0, B greater than 0, C greater than 0. Here A is what? It represents whether the graph faces upwards or downwards. Here it is facing downwards. So A should be negative. It means first it's true. See, the graph is going downwards. C tells you the y-intercept. Here the y-intercept is in the positive direction. This is 0, comma C. When x is 0, y is equal to C. It means y-intercept is positive. So 1 and 3 are correct. It means A is ruled out, B is ruled out. We can have either C or D based on whether 2 is correct or not. Now for 2, option 2, to check whether B is positive or not, I will see the vertex. Where the vertex lying here? Here. It means that the vertex minus B by 2A, the x coordinate of the vertex is positive, right? Because H is positive here, because it's lying in the first quadrant. So minus B upon 2A is positive, and A is negative, it means minus B upon 2A. A is negative, so 2A is also negative. So negative B upon negative is positive. It means I will cancel negative and negative. I will get B as positive. It means 2 is also correct. So C is ruled out. Option number D is the correct choice. If you have any problem, you can just take my WhatsApp number from the bottom. Message me. I will reply you back. If you want any help, any private tuitions, you can connect me on my WhatsApp number. Okay, let us do the last question. The function is defined by the equation above. A, H and K are constants. If A and K are negative, see, both A and K are negative, which of the following cannot be true? Now, here recall one thing, that square of anything is always greater than or equal to 0. So x minus h is always greater than or equal to 0. Now A is negative. So he's saying A is negative. So when I multiply it by A, it gives me either less than 0 or equal to 0. Means this whole is negative. And if I add K to it, which is also negative quantity, it means it becomes negative. It means the function fx is always negative. This is always. When this is always negative, so we have to find the condition when it cannot be true, that is when it is positive. In option number 1, it is negative. So this is true. Option number B is also saying negative, so it is true. Option number C says f1 equal to k, k is negative, so this is true. Option number D says it's minus k, and minus k is not possible, so this is false. It means this is the only answer, because we need to find which of the following cannot be true. So my dear students, hope you have understood today's video, today's questions. Thank you so much for watching. Do like, share and subscribe. Bye-bye.